Hi everyone, welcome to the life of Thuy. For my new thing for the week, I'll be attempting to make a savory Greek spinach pie, Spanakopita. I hope I'm saying it right. Spanakopita? Spanakopita. At the Spanakopita, the hottest spot north of Havana. Spanakopita? Spanakopita. I fondly refer to it as spinach baklava because that's what it looks like to me. And actually I don't know what the word spanakopita means, so maybe it could very well mean that. Even though spanakopita comes from Greece, there are other countries that have similar dishes such as Italy, Argentina, and Uruguay. There's even something called burek, which comes from Serbia and Bosnia, and if you look in the description below, I'll have a link to the video where I tried burek for the first time as my new thing for the week. Making spanakopita has been recommended to me before, but I've always been a little apprehensive about it because it seems so difficult to work with. It seems kind of, complicated, like all those layers of the flaky phyllo dough, and like how do you get it to be that way, right? But this is what this channel is all about, which, by the way, if you haven't already, please subscribe to the Life of Thuy so that you can join in and be notified of our latest adventures. Let's get to it. So my first time using phyllo dough or phyllo paper, I found that it's very similar to wonton paper or wonton wrappers. If it got too dry or if it cracked as I was kind of putting the butter on, then I would just use another phyllo strip to kind of bandage it up, and no harm, no foul. You could still use it and roll it into the little triangles. wonderful. It smells like a Greek kitchen in here. At first it was a little bit kind of messy, but the more that I was folding the little triangles for the spanakopita, I was getting better at it, and it was kind of becoming more compact, more tight. So that, along with anything else, comes with practice, right? Like if you're making egg rolls for the first time or dumplings. So I will post the recipe in the description below, and I found that the amount of butter that I used, I melted 1.25 sticks of butter. So that was used to layer all the phyllo strips, as well as at the end, put one more layer of butter on the triangles before going into the oven. There are some recipes that say you could use a puff pastry instead of phyllo dough, but I really want to use phyllo dough to stay true to the Greek recipe. I'm sure it would work as well and taste just as wonderful, but I want it to be more authentic. I only used one roll of the spanakopita in the package, so I had a lot of filling left over. I just went ahead and put that in the freezer, and it'll be ready to go the next time I want to make spanakopita for a party, for appetizers, or just as a yummy snack. Make sure that you keep the phyllo dough that you're not using, like how I cut it into thirds, cover it with a damp towel or like moist paper towels to keep it from drying or cracking. Lastly, before I get my helper and we try our delicious spanakopita, hopefully delicious spanakopita, if you wanted to make a vegan version of this, then all you have to do is simply substitute the feta cheese for some tofu. I thought that was a really cool idea for a vegan option. So we have my helper here, and she's gonna try the little triangle that she made of the spanakopita. Can you say spanakopita?
Spanakopita.
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 There you go. You ready?
Yeah.
Okay, first of all, we gotta cheers.
And also it's really greasy on the other side.
How does it smell?
Pizza?
Like pizza?
It does.
You like cheese and there's cheese in it. You ready?
Yeah.
Here we go. Mmm. Mmm.
It's good.
It is good. Does it taste like broccoli to you?
No.
Man, I'm a little bit biased. I hate to brag, but this tastes really good. It's so light and crispy and flaky. I feel that in the beginning, I was using not as much filling. It calls for a tablespoon, to scoop in a tablespoon and then folded it into the triangle. But as I got better at it, I feel like that I was stuffing it more. So my first beginning triangles don't have as much filling, but man, it's light, flaky, crispy, buttery.
I'll show you. That's what it looks like.
It's really good. Mmm.
It makes a lot of sound.
It makes a lot of sound. Yeah, it's noisy. It's so crunchy and crispy. All the crumbs. How about all of you? Have any of you ever tried making your own spanakopita? What ingredients did you use that were different from my recipe? Again, it'll be posted in the description below. Some of it that I can recall right offhand was, besides for the feta, we used lemon zest, we used oregano, dill, freshly chopped dill. I can really taste that, and that tastes wonderful. You want more? Yeah. This is delicious. Let us know if you tried making this recipe in the comments below. And of course, please subscribe to The Life of Thuy. Thank you for joining.
Bye.
See you next time.
Bye.